Good evening and welcome to the Spring Valley Academy Grades 5 through 8 Band and Choir Virtual Spring Concert. It is a disappointment that we have missed out on the final musical events that were planned for the end of the school year. We were so looking forward to the Ohio Conference Music Festival weekend, our Broadway concert, and the 8th grade class band and choir songs. I know the kids are sad and so are we directors. Our spring concert was going to be called Broadway 2020. We had planned to feature all songs from shows that were scheduled to play on Broadway sometime this year in New York. As you know, Broadway has been dark for over 2 months and probably will be for some time. Tonight, we have put together a short program to close out the school year. We will begin with the middle school band's virtual recording from the Broadway show The Lion King. Here is King of Pride Rock. Enjoy.
I would like to present now the middle school choir's virtual song, We Are the Day. This song is part of the choral repertoire that we prepared for this year's music festival. Sadly, we didn't get to have it, but at least we have the opportunity to perform virtually this beautiful song that contains a powerful and an inspiring message that represents the voices of all children proclaiming, "Look out, world. Here we are. We are the here and now. We are the day." Enjoy.
We are the eyes gleaming with wonder, searching out our own destiny. We are the feet, we are the thunder, marching on for all that can be. We are the heartbeat, steady and strong. We are the song. We are the dream.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this evening's concert. These are unique times. I don't think we've ever done a Spring Valley Academy concert quite like this. When we first had to close down school because of COVID-19, I had a lot of confidence in our teachers to be able to adapt and innovate, but I really had no clue how our music teachers would be able to continue to teach. And I've been absolutely astounded as I've gotten on Zoom conferences and observed with the work that Ms. Doria, Mr. Huff have done in ways I never could have conceived or imagined. They have done absolute heroes work this year, and this evening you're getting to see the fruit of that. And if we were all here in this room together, I would say we need to give a 5-minute standing ovation for the work that they've done with our kids this year. So I'm just so grateful for everything that they've always done, but especially this year, under duress, pulling off this kind of quality of program. I'm just so grateful to those two teachers. We always, in these concerts, take up an end-of-the-year offering. That helps us close out the year in the black from the expenses that we've incurred putting on great programs all along the way. And we want to invite you this time, just like we always do, to participate and support the arts at Spring Valley Academy. So if you would, please go to the Spring Valley Academy website. There's a place there where you can donate. And when you donate, please make sure to note that it is either for the music department or specifically for the band or specifically for the choir. You can also send a check into the school doing those same things. We so appreciate your support. We always have. And you're the reason that our department, our music department, is able to put out this kind of excellence every single year, and especially this year. So we invite your support. Thank you so much.
We would now like to thank a number of people who have made this year possible. First, we want to thank everyone that made tonight's presentation possible. Timothy Oliver for video recording, Christy Dory and Harley Vargas, video producing from Texas,
Shannon Young, video editing from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
AJ Clark, video editing, Alan Clark, graphics, sound engineering, and putting all this together. And lastly, but most importantly, to all of our students for their many hours of practice and recording. Recording is a very unforgiving process, and doing it remotely makes it exponentially harder. Many hours went into creating these videos you see tonight. And let me tell you, it doesn't even come close to the joy we as humans find when we can make music together in the same place and at the same time. Next, I would like to thank all the private lesson teachers we have had at SVA this year. If possible, I ask you to continue to support them by keeping your students involved in lessons remotely during this time. Special thanks to Kristen Bobby Inco, Rich Beagle, Chris Braun, Cecilia Gerzel, Connie Inicio, Hilly Kendall, Nathan Rhodes, Sarah Robertson, Michael Sawzin, Andrew Sievert, Rebecca Sherwood, and Max Scholl. Lastly, I would like to recognize those middle school band students and chaperones that went to Highland Academy for the Kentucky-Tennessee Music Festival. It was held the weekend before school was canceled, and for most of us, this was the last big thing we did before the stay-at-home period began. First, I would like to recognize all the chaperones that went on the trip. Sharon Brohard, Holly Maycomber, Jennifer Pomalis, and Monica Sauser. Next, I would like to recognize the students that went on the trip. Clara Brohard, Seth Brohard, Mia Kabanzog, Taylor Cole, Michael Doolin, Christopher Durant, Julia Lumpkins, Janie Johnson, Zaid McIntosh, Chanel Price, Emily Sauser, Sophia Schradell, Layla Stewart, Gracie Wilkins, and Jordan Winston. I had wanted to talk to this group after the trip, but never got the chance. I would like to express my deepest thanks to them now. You see, I was the guest band clinician at the festival, and as you can imagine, working with 120 junior high students from 5 different schools can have its challenges. I can honestly say, though, that the 15 kids I brought with me from SVA gave me their very best. I could feel them willing the rest of the group along by example and with silent encouragement. Their support throughout the weekend meant a lot to me. Thank you. Just last week, I received an invitation to return as the guest clinician again next year. I haven't said yes yet, but the festival is on our schedule for next school year. This year, we had a special 5-week practice challenge in January and February. There were specific requirements equaling 900 minutes or 15 hours of individual practice required over a 5-week period. It is my pleasure to recognize 30 students that completed this challenge. Congratulations to Claire Barnhurst, Ellie Booz, Katie Brakey, Clara Brohard, Mia Kabanzog, Ian Carlson, Becky Cobb, Megan Constantine, Michael Erickson, Noah Hahn, Madison Haper, Jaden Harris, Abraham Hernandez, Chris Rovat, Zachary Huff, Brianna Martinez, Allison Milks, Camden Montez, J.U. Maringenzi, Jai Pettiford, Chanel Price, Emily Sauser, Sophia Schradell, Higet Uwasi Simbi, Layla Stewart, Florence Uwinza, Maya Waite, Shael Walton, Brandon Wantz, and Jordan Winston. Nice job, everyone.
We would like to continue recognizing the hard work, the support and contribution of the following people towards our music department. First, I would like to thank our piano accompanist Sharon Brohart for all of her outstanding and hard work being the piano accompanist for our 5th and 6th grade choir, as well as for our middle school honors choir. It is definitely a blessing and a pleasure to make music with such an amazing musician and person. Big thanks to you, Sharon. I also would like to thank Hayden Seidel for using his musical talents and helping us in the rehearsals and performances of the 7th and 8th grade choir. Great job, Hayden. I also would like to thank Mr. Huff for all of his leadership and excellent work during this year. As you know, he is a hard worker, and it's a pleasure to work with him. Thanks to him as well. Also, I want to give special thanks to my husband, Harley Vargas, for all of his support always, and for working so many hours and hours helping me to put together these videos and the choir virtual song. I also want to take a moment to thank the following middle schoolers who helped me to record and make the audios for the rehearsal tracks that we were going to use, and we actually used, to prepare the songs for the Middle School Music Festival. These students were Mia Cavanza and Emsley Landy. They spent a lot of hours outside their regular schedule recording and working on this project with me. So I want to give special thanks to them for their hard work. I also would like to recognize the following middle schoolers who helped us during the elementary Christmas concert musical. They invested a lot of time rehearsing, learning their parts, and making sure the musical was a success. And it surely was. So thank you to all of you guys. These students were Harper Oberer, Maya Wade, Gracie Wilkins, Mia Cavanza, Faith Smith, Olivia Cole, Emily Sauser, Lorelai Waterline, Emsley Landy, Malia Knowlton, and Ellie Booz. I also want to thank to all of our students for all of their efforts and hard work during the entire year. And of course, to all of you who are watching us right now, I want to thank you for joining us in this virtual concert and for all of your support during the year. Quiero también aprovechar el momento para agradecer a todas las personas que nos están viendo ahora mismo desde Colombia y se han unido a este concierto virtual. De manera particular, quiero agradecer a toda mi familia, a mis padres, a mis hermanos, a mis tíos, a mis primos, a mis cuñados, a mis suegros, por todo su apoyo incondicional y a través de la distancia. Este concierto es también para ustedes y espero lo disfruten. Muchas gracias.
Originally, our plan tonight was to announce next year's theme. We have a great one picked out, but with the current state of our world and the uncertainty of what next school year will bring, we have decided to hold off rather than announce it and have to cancel it. We promise we will keep you updated when we can make more definite plans for the future. Right now, we have no idea what next school year will look like. As tough as missing the last quarter of the school year and having to cancel our final concerts of the year has been, we still have lots to be thankful for. Band, choir, and stage band have all performed a number of memorable concerts this past school year. To close tonight, we would like to show you a video as we look back at some of the highlights of those concerts. Our hope is that we can be back on our new stage at SVA next school year making memories very soon. Have a great summer, and thank you for your continued support of music at Spring Valley Academy.